It was a tale of rags to riches for the new young apprentice candidates last night. The teenage tycoons were tasked with making a profit from other people's cast-offs.
After facing Lord Sugar, the first budding entrepreneur got to hear that dreaded phrase, "You're fired." One man who knows all about the pressure at the boardroom, Tom Pellereau. He won the grown-up apprentice last year.
The grown-up,
Tom.
yes.
Thank you very much.
The grown-up apprentice.
It did the grown-up apprentice. Ooh, am I a grown-up?
Yeah, well.
We'll discuss that in a moment. I think we can have a look first, though, at how they got on last night.
Yep.
So if we go up with the curve, and then add the kimono fabric here on, and make kind of just like a loose fitting, just
You want to make a dress?
like almost like a handkerchief skirt on it. Yeah.
Okay, but they're connected.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the wetsuit kimono is going to be 35.
My initial logic tells me that we'll find it quite hard to make a profit from that.
It's very difficult for me, but I regret that my instinct is telling me that Max, I think you're meant for different types of things. And Max, you're fired.
Thank you for the trade opportunity, Lord Sugar.
Oh, it's got to be sore, hasn't it, Tom? If you're the first one to... I mean, it's bad anyway, but...
The first week or so is just a lottery. It really is.
Because there's so many people to choose from, aren't there?
So many people, there's so little time to kind of prove yourself on that. And Max is clearly, by the way, giving that away, you've possibly got a lot of problems on your hands. People tweeting, going, what, you've given the answer? I can't possibly tweet in the morning, Max.
No, I know what you mean, but now tell us about, I know as an adult in that situation, you know, maybe you're possibly better equipped to deal with some of the stresses and strains. And Lord Sugar, he doesn't sugarcoat it, if I could use that phrase, relative to their age, does he? He still, you know, gives them a pretty hard time.
He certainly does. And that programme, you know, last night was just fantastic. And there's a reason why it's a BAFTA winning programme. In the fact that what happened on there, you saw some great business lessons being learned. One is that it's much easier to spend money than it is to make money. And Patrick fell into that trick. And secondly, also, if you just sit in the background, you know, in the back folding things, you're not going to go anywhere. And that's really, I think, what did it for Max, unfortunately.
Are you surprised by how good they are? I mean, there's some of them, they're just teenagers, aren't they?
They're incredible. It's amazing. And that, I think, is why Lord Sugar does this, because he's trying to show to everyone that you can start.
And that's when he started, of course, so that's the key point, isn't it,
Exactly.
I guess?
Exactly.
I suppose one of the dangers with having younger people on a programme like this is that, I mean, when you're in front of Lord Sugar, indeed when you're making the programme, there's part of it that is kind of character assassination, isn't it? You know, because you're putting yourself out there, you're very open, and inevitably the programme thrives on disaster and people who get things wrong will say things possibly badly or come out. And there's, you know, with youngsters, they presumably have to be a bit more careful.
They certainly do, and I know the production team are incredibly careful with the candidates when they're involved. Probably a little bit more so than they are with us, who just get beaten around a bit. But it's an amazing experience for them. They're getting to learn, they're getting to find feedback, find their feet, and that's a great opportunity.
OK, a little bit of advice. Let's have a look at the girls, though, first of all, and then we'll give them advice of what they should do in the boardroom, because you were good at that. A little bit of trouble that...
I was there a lot.
you were. Let's have a little look at the girls having a bit of trouble with their washing.
Ooh.
Where do we put it?
Do this. Normally there's like a little slot.
Yeah.
Oh, you put it in this?
No, that's money.
Can we just put it in? Let's just put it in.
No. That's a bit dodgy. I don't think you meant to do that.
There's cups. There are cups. You obviously like chuck it in. And then it will smell next. We've bought it. We may as well use it, mightn't we? Yeah. Not too much.
Yeah, don't go too crazy because then it'll start foaming up.
Don't put them in there.
Where should it go?
That's a dryer. That don't wash. That's the washing machine.
I knew it! I told you it was a dryer! I told you it was a dryer! Oh, I just went in my shoe.
It's a classic
They've
moment.
never been in a laundrette.
Well, it's very unfair. Some of these things do happen, and occasionally you're allowed to go down a garden path on The Apprentice.
Some people always want to know what happens after The Apprentice. What's happening with you?
So for myself, I've been hugely lucky. You know, I've been able to work with Lord Sugar, his gut instinct, and you know, for example, we're just bringing out
bit of product placement,
a new Christmas item. But with this, we saw at the end that Lord Sugar clearly went with his gut instinct, rather than necessarily who deserved to be fired on the programme. I think we'll all say that Patrick made the big mistakes,
Yes.
but Max got fired because he saw in Patrick someone who could fight, who could make something of it in the end.
And he saw something in you, didn't he? And he sort of seemed to see that, actually, to be fair, all the way through.
And he sort of, and you know, for example, with these things, with this was developed just for an airline.
Right.
And Lord Sugar sort of was like, no, you need to go and talk to the retailers about this. They're going to love it. And blow me, he was correct.
And are you making money then?
We're starting to.
Okay.
It's very tough, and I really want to say thank you to everyone for all their support. I've been in Boots the last couple of days, and everyone's so kind, saying, you know, back to you from the beginning, and it's amazing. I'm very, very lucky.
Lovely to see you this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. For
Second
having me.
episode of The Young Apprentice is on next Thursday at 8 p.m. on BBC One. The other one will be on iPlayer.
That's it from us for this morning. Bye-bye.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.